Why, in a country where you didn't used to be able to turn your radio on without hearing the bleatings of some racist spiv, are we suddenly seeing figures as high as 76% saying that we should take in refugees from Ukraine? Refugees fleeing precisely the same weapons that Putin was dropping on Syria not long ago, when it was very hard to turn your radio on without hearing someone claiming that we should be carbon dating the teeth of people claiming to be children just in case they were lying about their ages. What's changed? And come at it from any angle you want, OK? 0345 6060 973. A tidal wave of humanity flooding out of Ukraine, just as a tidal wave of humanity has flooded out of Syria or Yemen or Afghanistan or wherever else you want to choose. What's changed? Some answers are pretty obvious, some answers less so. And you'll forgive me this morning for not holding in particularly high regard the people in this industry that have led the line on the demonisation of human misery, the demonisation of refugees, the people who gave a season ticket to Farage, the people who wrote newspaper columns about how awful it was that we were expected to shoulder a tiny part of the international burden caused by the miseries of war. So you'll forgive me, I hope, for not celebrating an apparent U-turn in British sensibility this morning until I understand where it comes from, until I understand why, all of a sudden, people who not long ago would have been down at Dover rubbing their thighs with their toy binoculars are now silent. Oh, actually, they're not even silent, are they? One of them this weekend's trying to punt an attack upon net zero, because I'll tell you what, there is no better time than now to increase Europe's reliance on oil and gas. A reliance that explains almost entirely Vladimir Putin's relative economic strength. And up pops who to claim that we should be tackling net zero instead of tackling Europe's reliance on oil and gas? Yeah, no prizes for guessing. So what's changed? What's different? 0345 6060 973. Here's Steve. Steve is a genius, by the way, also a racist. They were economic migrants. Surely even you can distinguish that. Sorry, Steve, who were? The people fleeing Yemen, the people fleeing Syria, or the people fleeing Afghanistan? Go on, give me a ring, Steve. Talk me through the guide you have in what passes for your brain that allows you to conclude that person over there is fleeing a war and that person over there fleeing a country being bombed by the same man that's bombing Ukraine is not fleeing a war but is coming here in the hope of picking up your job. What's changed? What's the difference? And how do you feel, depending on how you voted in 2019, or perhaps more pertinently in 2016. How do you feel now you got what you voted for? Now that we've taken back control, now that we've pulled up the drawbridge, now that we've got control of our borders, now that we're not in danger of reaching breaking point because we've let in 50 people. You feeling good about this? You feeling proud? You feeling patriotic? Yeah? So what's different?